It's time for another Nuzlocke challenge run here. We're trying to beat Erratic deck Gold Stake right now. The full rules for the challenge run are in the description, but essentially it's a run based around the concept of a Pokemon Nuzlocke, where we get our Jokers only from random sources like booster packs and skip tags. And then we have to pick up Jokers whenever we can, and we cannot sell our Jokers unless they're expired, perished Jokers. And that, just gives it a nice Nuzlocke vibe. For the full series, we are doing, 16 diamonds, sorry, distractions, 10s, 8s, sure. Sure. Sorry. For the full series, we're doing a Hall of Fame clause where we keep a Hall of Fame list with every Joker evolutionary line we beat a run with, and that is duped out, can't be used in any subsequent runs. So we need to beat the run. We're trying to beat the run, the challenge mode, on every deck on Gold Stake without repeating any Jokers. That's essentially the way to think about it. Split Evo lines are allowed. So, like, all the evolutions can be used separately. That's okay. This guy evolves now. Oh yeah, I've already seen him in a test run. He didn't evolve when we used him as a Stantler, so this is a perfect example of how, even though, we didn't get this guy fully evolved, we still can't, use Wordier. Stantler dupes out the entire evolutionary line. This guy's allowed, but sucks. So we'll take him, but, I'm not optimistic. He gives you planets, but it's really hard to actually get value from it. Yeah, no hazards drawn currently. 5 10s remaining. Queen, Jack, and 8. So maybe we do queens and 7s. Well, yeah, that works. Not a single hazard drawn. Illustrating why this thing fucking blows. Definitely the best value we could get out of this would be to pair it with another hazard Joker, like this Roggenrola, except for the fact that he's duped, and Victreebel also duped. So this is a double failure, which honestly not even that mad about, because picking up an early rental is a good way to lose. If not in the short term, in the long term, right? So, looking pretty bad here. At least we got a nice flush to start with here without burning discards, but yeah. 8, 7... How many 10s? 7 10s. Right, we do have a lot of those. I think we go for a 10. I'm gonna hold these hazards, because if we don't get value from this Tarantula, we're already probably gonna just lose. Fuck me, man. 7 10s! Come on! The fuck? Okay. Now, do we think this wins? It should win. It should be pretty safe. And we get a planet card, but it's random. So we'll see what we end up with. An Earth. I mean, we have to use it. I have to do something. It's not that... Actually, I mean, Erratic deck is generally a pretty good deck for something like Earth, so that's alright. Mr. Spectral Pack giving me... well, I mean, there's that, Mewtwo. Mewtwo, despite the gold sticker, was not using a Nuzlocke run. I had this guy in one of the handful of test runs I've done on Gold Stake that was not a Nuzlocke. Or possibly one of the failed ones. When Boss Blind is defeated, create a Polychrome duplicate of the leftmost Joker and energize the duplicate, then destroy the leftmost. Polychrome, give X mult. Okay, I don't know if we're going to live long enough for Mewtwo to do anything. Hey, you know, it'd be really nice if I could have a full house. That'd be great. No? Alright, fuck you too. I assume this doesn't win. Maybe with the level up. No, only 600. So we're super cooked, right? All right, cool. Well, let's start over. Yeah, Tarantula's ass. Tarantula's ass, but also like deck was being pretty uncooperative. Okay, spades. I can fuck with some spades. If we get Jigglypuff, we got a pretty good run going here. That is a spades-based Joker. 4 jacks. Plausible that we draw those. Plausible that we draw those. Okay, I mean... Wait. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the wrong number. Don't mind me, I'm just going crazy. Okay, that's our only 8. Oh my god, we actually got him. I should have probably... I don't know. Like, decent odds of pulling together the full house there. I don't know what I was doing. It worked out, but, like, it was not good. Kingdra, Nuzlocke, correct. Well, we do get this. This is a source of malt and eventually some money. It's enough to keep a run going. So this would be 13. 50 by 13. Yeah, that wins. That wins without going over. Pokeball. Don't hate leaf stoning like the Kings, but I don't think I'm going to go for it. Mr. Electabuzz? Okay, I see you, buddy. Gain $2 sell value when card is sold at the end of the round, and 25% of its sell value at the end of the round. He evolves with Linking Cord, and when he evolves, he provides scoring power. This is a pretty decent combo for, like, starting out. Nothing amazing, but it's a good amount of stuff to keep us running. I'm just going to throw low cards here. Okay, think about the 2-pair. 20, 30, 40, 50... by 13. So 50 by 10 is 500. 650. No, 600 because of the debuff. Wait. No, 50. Okay, I just am bad at math. Oh, because it was 13 before on 3 of a kind. No, I said 13, not 12, because I was still on 3 of a kind brain. That's why. That's why we're missing 50 chips. Nope, yep. Listen. Skip. Voucher double, no. No, none of that. So now I need something a little bit better. 10, 20, 30, 40. 75 by 14, 750. Not quite half. That should be close. Very close. 36. Ooh, okay. Interesting spread. Hangman Fool. Let's take this first. Poliwag Quill Fish. 5 hazards. Gain 3 chips for each hazard held in hand when hand is played. Currently +0. So he scales up. As a rental, I really don't want him. Poliwag changes suits. Kind of awkward. We are heavy on spades currently. We're going to take him, though, because he is scoring power. Rough. This is just take a Joker and hope we get something useful. What do we want to hangman here? So, kings, tens. We have very few 8s and 5s. Few 6s. And these are diamonds. Sure. Okay, Slowpoke. Let's go. X2 Malt on final hand of the round evolves after triggering 4 times or with King's Rock. Got it. We're probably going to end up King's Rocking him. I don't see any problem doing that. Twos are good to kill. Was that 6 still junk, right? Yes, 2/6. This is a black 2, though. I probably don't want to kill that. This is on spades. Only 7 hearts left. Twice as many spades. More likely to see 1 heart. Yeah, I should have probably been building into Poliwag suit to start with. Two aces and 4 nines. This will cycle from hearts to clubs. I could keep the pair of 10s to have a pair to play next round. Worst case scenario with Poliwag, a little extra malt. Maybe that wins. 30 by 10, 14, 16. It's kind of close. Let's take this. Or 4 of a kind 10s. Oh, yeah, that overshot him, and now he's gone. That was not a good idea to do that there. I should have tried to keep him around. Moonstone. Metapod, Charjabug. These are both legal. Vikavolt would be pretty good with Electabuzz. X-Malt for every Lightning Joker you have? I like it. We need some fucking level ups, though. So this is on diamonds, and then it goes to spades. Well, let's power cycle for some spades here. I need to hang something, but like, kind of just not getting the time to do it. Killing these 3s maybe, honestly, is worth it. Don't really want to kill anything 9 or higher. Seven 4s. I'm just gonna do it. I don't give a shit about 4s. They're too low. Alright, spades. This wins. $19 or $20? I'll take the 20. Spade, Queen, or Energy from Diamonds. I'm taking energy generation here. Saturn's not great, but it's not the worst. Okay, I really need to find Evo items, like, desperately. We're on hearts. This is going to go to clubs after I play these 7s. And then diamonds after that. Maybe we... try for the straight? Take the 2-pair. Jack 10 2-pair, maybe? Let's dig. Okay, we're on diamonds. And then we can go for the spade flush after that. Create a copy of random, destroy one random at 4 enhanced numbered. I think I'm okay. Incant kind of sucks, but we'll go for it. Try and get some good stuff. That's fucking garbage. Moonstone is kind of pointless, but we'll try for a flush level. Alright, so this is diamonds. Let's build into some spades here. I could discard 3 and then play the 7 on the hand after that to set this to spades. If I play the 7 now, then I get one more card this cycle. It's kind of whatever. Okay, pair of 7s. Throw in a 3. Yeah, we did get the level. That's great. We need that. Okay, Poliwag getting ready to evolve. That's a little more scoring power. King's Rock. There's our Slowking. And a pack. We got 1 Joker slot. These are all dupes. Gyarados has been used. Noctowl's been used. Muck. And Victory Bell. That's a full skipper. Lame and some more lame. Yeah, that's dookie. Alright, we're on hearts currently. We got 2 hearts. We got 2 hearts, 2 9s. It's gonna be a little while until we get to spades. Building into the 7s and 9s is maybe not the worst. I'm gonna take no discards. I'm gonna hold the King's Rock. We're gonna take this. 2 pair. For an energy. Vikavolt energy is exactly what I want to see. Now you're on clubs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cycle for kings. Try again. We'll take this hand. 5,400 onto diamonds. Then we can leave ourselves on spades going into the next one, maybe. Does the pair win? Probably not when we're 1,000 away. So I may actually need to dig for a spades flush in the final hand. This is a... yeah, we need to think about this. You know what? There's actually very little scoring power lost by not playing the pair. So I think holding the ace back is a pretty simple choice to make. Yeah. Okay. Piece of cake. It really sucks actually that we're playing the spades here, but it's unavoidable, so. Worst case scenario, if things are looking a little shaky, we can play into slow king. Played kings give x1 when scored, increases by x 0.2 when hand is played. Okay, so I get it. Yeah, hold your kings to like win with. And we got a Thunderstone. A huge value. We have money. We have a Thunderstone. This is fantastic. Earth. I'm gonna... should I skip the Earth or take the Earth? Link Cord for Electabuzz. And the Thunderstone gets us Charge-a-Bug. Huge. Okay. The Link Cord targets here are ass. I will say that. We do this now to get more kings. Versus saving it, I think. Tens? Tens, sevens. I can boost a 9. We can downgrade. Boosting a 9 is good. Downgrading a 5? Nope. 4s. Downgrade a 2. Yeah. So boost 9, downgrade 2. Convert to diamonds, wild card. A wild card king for Poliwhirl, not the worst thing, but I don't think he's worth building into. Glalie. End of the round, set money to 0. This might work. Sets money to 0, then we gain money. If they're in this particular order, this might work. He's on spades. Spade flushes are still very good. So maybe I'll lucky like this. Lucky's kind of not that good here anymore. This is okay. Onto clubs. I mean, we just win, so we'll just play the pair of kings. Yeah, and we don't care. Wait, why am I at $6 before the cash out? Did this guy contribute money before evolving, I guess? Must have. But Electivire doesn't give me money. He just scales. Okay, I mean, this is fine, because we can play into Slowking and get, like, Poliwhirl value, and then Glalie takes care of the fact that we don't earn interest. Like, this is not bad. This is a decent spread. More kings, yes, please. I can Metal Coat, but I'd rather make a king, make a card into a king than duplicate a king. That one of those helps with deck consistency more than the other. We have no Diamond Kings, so I would like a Diamond King. Oh, that's gonna give me Politoed. That's fine. Fine too. I don't really care. I can take a Politoed. Convert to diamonds or make it gold. I have very few diamonds. I could convert to diamonds. But, like, if we just consider the diamond hand a throwaway one. Ooh. Here's a thing to think about. Nah, let's not plan too much into hand optimization with Poliwhirl yet, because we're still at a kind of a weird in-between place with Oh, I got $6 because I had 2 gold cards. Sorry, yeah, we're at a weird in-between place with scoring power. Let's try and find the energy. Okay. He's now on spades. We'll take this. We'll win. Wasn't exactly expecting to win. Retrigger spades. Played kings, give X malt. That's pretty good. Politoed Slowking is not a bad combo. Hang 4s or malt 10s? Kind of like hanging. I'll get both. Perfect. I mean, I could take another hangman too, but then I'm spilling my consumable slot and I do have a reroll left. Mercury, Saturn, Venus. Take the Venus. Only one hand type. We're on spades. I probably go for the flush. I want a moonstone, like 4 of a kind or something. But given that we're on the mouth and Politoed is ready to go on that, and we have High Priestess, maybe I don't. I could do this once. Nice. Yeah, just use the planets because there's no sense in selling them. Alright. This should win. And if not, we gotta try and dig for a second one, which would be pretty shit. No, easy win. Easy win. Okay, 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 okay. Everything's cool and good and excellent. Convert to spades. Definitely want this immediately. Do I want to convert to spades? What if I... What is... Having the flush option when we are on spades is probably pretty good. The rest of these cards don't matter that much. I think we do still take this. King's Rock conversion again. Spades King or Diamond King, I guess, would be what I would want. So I think we'll just convert, like, the 3 to King. Take the Jupiter. Don't get the Saturn, but who cares? Okay, it's on hearts. Converting 7s. I don't know. It doesn't matter that much what we convert. I'm just going to convert some shit. We're on club mode. Mini kings. How many kings do we have currently? We've added a few. 10. Do we want to unlock 5 of a kind? I kind of think we might want to just go ahead and unlock 5 of a kind. More kings is more good value with slow kings, so this feels good. I guess slowing scales Electivire, or selling scales Electivire, I meant, which is something to think about. I've kind of been sleeping on the fact that you sell things to scale him, so picking up planets and then just selling them is actually good. I think I want more kings. It is tempting to do the lightning energy here, but I'm gonna go for that. Nope, I'm good, thank you. Currently on spades. Take this now. It does just win. Could have dug. Alright, Death King. We're gonna glass a low spade. for the flushes. And then we can Dusk for rerolls, or take a Moonstone trigger, or water up Slowking. Probably pretty good to water energy. Oh yeah, that actually increases the base X mult on Kings too. Not just the amount it grows by, which is not irrelevant. It's not like hugely impactful, but one of these. One of these. Okay, 3 Kings, played Hearts. Going to continue to boost Vikavolt over Electivire. Vikavolt is currently producing much more value. Let's dig for one more King. Diamonds, and then we go to spades. Okay. Well, 4 of a kind is what it is. Hopefully we win with Politoed and maximum Slowking value and everything here. It is leveled up. I think we got it. That looks pretty good to me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Slowking is, it's going to be pretty hard to lose with Slowking if we're always building into the Kings. Telescope would put us into garbage, so we don't take Telescope explicitly. 1.58. 1.62. That's a pretty good scale rate, actually. I'm sleeping on this. We still can't buy and sell Jokers, but, like, all the planets we've been using, we should have been cycling for him for value. Hearts. Yeah, literally doesn't matter how many hands I take, so I should probably always just play all my hands, get to the last one, and then play the Kings. That's always going to be the better plan. Oh yeah, also the Politoed retriggers. But it's specific to the specific suit, which is relevant. I'm not gonna... This is a chance to make Kings. I mean, I get. I'll take a King. Neptune, Earth, Jupiter. And I guess the wild cards are not nothing as well. Pair of 7s. Throw in a 10. Throw in... Maybe we just do this. 4s. 7s, 4s. Throw in a 5. Alright, Spade. Malt sources. Does the order matter? Not really, except for the fact that you want the malt in the front, I guess. Not that it matters at all, because we're going to score, obviously, way above what we need. Just, it's relevant to get used to think about before it matters. Get in the habit, that way you don't fuck up and, like, forget. Buy. Sell. Oh, they changed it to be tree? That's fun. That's really cool. I like that they did that. That's great. Very cute. Great Ball, Steel, Tarot cards, double the money. When does this ever provide value? Like, never. I mean, it can make like $6, but like, whatever. Alright, played Hearts Give Malt when scored. Am I just gonna power cycle like this? Probably. Okay, what king falls in between here and here? Almost certainly gold. Guaranteed gold. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Played spades. 5. So spade, spade retrigger, spade, spade retrigger. Lucky. Can't count on it happening. We'll put it there. Well, I'm going to call it. I'm going to say I think we're home free. A shiny? Shiny Clause doesn't apply to dupes, even if we're in a position to take that. Twisted Spoon Water Energy hitting Poly. Not amazing. Dragon Scale would change type on one of my water or one of my electrics, and I don't really want to do either of that. Dusking drains value from Electivire, so I don't think I want a Dust Stone either. I think we'll just Water Energy Politoed. Water Fire, Terra Orb, Prism Scale. Water it is. Foil, speed, heart debuff. That's not that bad of a thing. We maybe want to make sure we don't leave ourselves vulnerable to that. Four of a kind. Played spades, retrigger and give X. Should still be fine here, but I don't like that we went that far. Yeah, 4 of a kind is still pretty safe. Okay, extra malt is great. Go for the hand level or sell this for the guaranteed X? Taking the guaranteed small bonus. Okay. So currently, yeah, Hearts will be debuffed. That'll be the first hand we play. That's fine. Blue Seal would have been really fucking good to get in this deck, but didn't see any. So we're always ending on spades, which is pretty good. Now that we've like locked this in, we should be thinking about looking for spade converters, because this is pretty cleanly. This is how we're always playing this now. 4 mil. Okay. So this seems to be a Zoroark error. So we could salvage this one by just not re-rolling. Yeah, so rather than have the run end because of that, we'll just not do the re-roll. I don't want Magic Trick. I don't want cards in the shop. Metal Coat would also have the downside of changing one of our water types. So I would say we could save and sell, or we could Sunstone a diamond. I think we, Oh, I could have took the leftovers. I should have took the leftovers. I was thinking about direct scoring power, but I could leftovers Electivire. That was really dumb of me. Not a big deal, but like, whatever. Sure. Alright, we're past the bug shop. Yeah, it seems that there's a visual effect on Zoroark that causes the game to crash currently. And it's been like this for a couple versions, actually, it seems. I looked into this a little bit because I had it crash. I had a run the other night for Erratic deck Nuzlocke where I got like Annie 2 with an okay start, and then I hit a shop where it instantly crashed every time I went to the shop. So then I did some digging and investigated that, and apparently that's what's happening there. So Hearts debuffed is not the best. I'm probably safe to keep the gold, but I'll do this. I should always have this first because it's the only one that gets the regular malt here, and the retriggers are inconsequential. This one should be first. This is optimal. I don't know what compelled me to put it near the end. I'll take the gold here. We know a 4 of a kind was like almost 2 mil anyway, so it was completely safe. Buy, sell. It would be a net gain overall if we could convert our jokers to be electric, but Terra Orb, it's not consistent. It could be anything. It's not really worth it. Yeah, good enough. Okay, spading the king is not too shabby. I could lucky this king then, because there's no point in having it. Having it be wild card if it's a spade, with the way we're consistently playing through this to end on spades. Glassing a 7 here, probably. If we do end up awkwardly playing a flush, because for some reason we just choke and don't draw kings, that's a net benefit. A shiny stoning king seems quite nice. It's even one of the spades. Losing the gold on it is not that bad. Cerulean Bell, force one to always be selected. That should not matter, because if it... whatever it picks, we can still play 4 of a kind kings on the terminal hand. Like that would fuck us if we didn't have as effective of scoring power as we already have. As it stands, we're pretty okay, I think. Alright, clubs to diamonds. To spades. I could just play the 4. Six, 5 of a kind. Yeah, we're never gonna like catch up here. I'm just gonna play the 5. I'm scared. I know truthfully that it's a million. Like we're fine, but like I get nervous. I don't believe at 30 million. It's like I want big number, even though logically I know that I can win with little number. Misclick. If I hold on. I always forget if this works, and it doesn't. No, you can't go back when you exit. You can go back if you pick the wrong thing or whatever, and you exit out. But not after you fully leave. What a bad misclick. It doesn't matter, man. This run is won. I just, you know, don't want to do that. Might as well just put this one in. Oh, you know what? I know how we lose. I know how we get fucked. We get fucked by it picking the kings out of our hand the whole time when we're trying to build. That's how we lose. If I temperance, that's a lot of money that I can use for rerolls. Hanging 2 and an ace, I think. Or a jack. Alright, no kings to be fucking seen, dude. I'll use a Mars. Twisted for shiny, and then I am stuck on it. That's kind of not great. Kind of what I want to do, though. Fuck. Don't need gold. I don't really need ice. Stone, twisted spoon. Fuck. I should be cycling these. I should have cycled the glass too. I'll take this flush to start with, even though it's in the wrong stuff. It's a good chunk of the value there already. Okay, it picked a king. Don't love that. Do I just go for the 5? This is on clubs. I have 2 clubs in hand. That's not bad. I think we just go for this here. So club. Yeah, we do club, we do this, we do that, we do this. Alright, it's not going to be anywhere near as high as we've been seeing, but it should be plenty to win, I would assume. Like, this should be sufficient. It's still plenty high, actually. It's still 3 mil. Alright, well, there we go. 1 deck left to do after this. And then we have the modded decks, which I will probably also include in the series, but at a lower priority. I won't push it as hard once I get the core decks done, you know? Alright, well, here's what we ended with. 27 spades, 13 kings. Pretty solid. 29 effective with the wild cards. Yeah, no, that was solid. I liked it. Laley, Politoed, Vikavolt, Electivire, Slowking. Not the lineup I was expecting for a successful Erratic deck run, but apparently the lineup we needed.